Hello everyone, thanks for joining my channel Cloud and Coffee with Namit. In this video, we are going to learn how you can able to make an API call to your DeepSeek model, which is running on your Mac. All right. So how it started. In last video, as I shown you like how you can able to install the DeepSeek on your local Mac and how you can able to start asking, start interacting with it. You can able to make your own chat GPT in a way, right? And it's not only the DeepSeek, you can able to work with other models as well. And if you remember, and I can post that video link, is you will be installing the Docker, and then on top of it you will be installing the Ollama and then open web AI and install the DeepSeek model. So I was like, okay, this is done. I'm able to go and I'm able to start interacting with this models here. What next, right? So I was looking to see how I can able to start working more on this, start working more through the APIs, then me going into this web application and start asking those questions. Those are nice, but what if I can have a what I can have my own text summarization application, or what I can have a text summarization, text generation or SQL to text or any other kind of application. For that, I need to go and make an API call to this one, and that's where the struggle started. So I was like, I was following here. Okay, I'm having this DeepSeek model. How I can able to make a API call to DeepSeek model? And I start reading the document, going and reading about how you can make an API call to the DeepSeek model. And similarly, I've been asking the DeepSeek itself, hey, how I can able to make a call to the DeepSeek model if this is where this is how I'm running it, and it's providing me all kind of a response. I tried, but most of the time I was not able to kind of work with it. Thereafter, I went ahead and I thought like, okay, I'm not I'm not directly running the DeepSeek. I'm not directly accessing the DeepSeek. What I'm doing here is I will be accessing the DeepSeek using the open web UI, and then start learning how you can able to make a API call to open web AI. And then I went into and start kind of exploring the options to make a API call to the open web UI, and it failed as well. Then I was like, I'm getting bunch of error messages, and then I went into one more layer. I was like, okay, this is not working, but I have this installed on Ollama, and let me understand how you can able to make an API call to Ollama, and that's where it worked. Then I found this here. Okay, if I'm running locally, can I able to go and make a call to this API, and then provide the model name and the prompt and etc. And when I run this curl command, I was able to execute it. So here I can able to showcase you. So I was like, okay, what all models are available? So I run here and let me explain. Zoom in a little so you can able to learn. So I made like, okay, what all application I'm able to what all things I'm able to run here, and it will be listing me all the models which is being available. And I was like, okay, dude, this did the trick, and that kind of open up a opportunity for me to go and start making a call. So hopefully you got an idea how I reached to this place, right? And again, most of time it was hit and trial. I was watching the American football or Super Bowl, right? And then I was doing this in parallel. It took almost like a couple of hours for me to go and identify. So I thought like, okay, why can't I save a couple of hours of your time if you're kind of struggling like me to understand how you can make an API call to your DeepSeek or any other model through which is running on your Mac through the Python. So this is how the code look like. Definitely here, what I did here is I have installed on a virtual environment. So I will highly recommend to install on a virtual environment, and I have created a video how you can install the Python virtual environment. I can put that into description. as well as I have a video which describing how you can able to install the DeepSeek model on the Mac. That also I can put into description. So what I'm doing here is I'm making an API call to this endpoint, right? So this is, again, this is model is running on my local Mac, as I shown you earlier, right? This is what is being running on this is what is being running on my local host, and this is means I have installed the Docker container. Let me show you the Docker container. So I have installed on the Docker container, and this is the port which is being running on. If I go into show you, let me show you something. Okay, here I can run it. So you can got an idea, right? This is running here. This is the port forwarding which we are having, and this is the web app name, right? Open Web AI. So initially I was like, okay, let me try out making a call to the DeepSeek directly, and it should work. Not then I was like, I hang up into like, more like, let me make an API call to Web UI, and that's where I took a lot of time. I didn't even thought, okay, I have to go one layer below, even to make an API call that is on Ollama earlier, and the reason being I'm very new to this world. Okay, so here once done, now let me showcase you. So I will put this video in a description how you can able to install that in your local Mac, right? Here and then we will be going in, and let me explain you the code. So what is I'm doing here is I will be making a call to this API, and this is Ollama API. This is the endpoint which we are having. This is where I will be providing the model name, and how you can get the model name. If you can able to use again an API call by using the curl command and able to make a call. So this is what, like, okay, localhost 14443 API text. That will give you your list of the models which is being available, right? So I got the model. Okay, I'm having this one, and I'm having DeepSeek model, all kind of model which is being available, right? Which you're able to go and see it here as well. These are the models which is available for me to work upon. Now once I'm able to figure out, then I will be going and just simply that's where it becomes super easy. So what I'm doing here is I'm making a call, and then this is the model, this is the prompt I'm providing. Hey, can you summarize this in a few sentences? And then I'm kind of generating the response. Just going to be right, and thereafter this is my error handling, where, hey, if this is fine, right, no response received. If it's error, just provide me, right? Once done, I will be just simply going and again, this is text which I'm looking to summarize, and this is the output I'm looking to generate, right? So it is as easy as it is, but the entire logic is here, like how you will to go, because this is the like things which took me a lot. And again, right, you need to import this request to make an API call. That's why, like, you do not want to install this into your local machine. You want to install that into a virtual environment, so this way you will be not interfering with any other application which is running on your local Mac, right? So that's the best practices. Once done, right, let's go and try out. So here, cool. Anyways, so let me zoom in a little, so this way you're able to see this. 3, and then I'm having this text summarization, right? So when I go and run this one here, it'll be going in and performing a text summarization for me. So okay, summarize the following text in a few sentences, and then this will be the output. Where is the terminal? So again, it is this is how it's being running internally, but this will be your output, which we are expecting. So technically what happened is when you go and try to run, it will be like, okay, it will be running that entire process, right? This is how it will be going through entire step, and then eventually this is how it is being generated. That is like summarized version of it, right? So if I have to go and run the same thing within the UI, right? Let me show you. So if I have to go and come on, okay. So here is what I'm looking. This is my text. Let me go back into prompt. So this is my prompt. Okay. Summarize the following sentences. So let's go back and summarize the following sentences. Here is my sentence. And right. So if I go and run this one here, so if you see here, it will be taking some thinking. If I go and expand this thinking process, this is what I was talking earlier, right? So this is how it's actually working, more like that is the process altogether. How it's taking an input text, as most of them are I believe these are the right. These are the models, right? So it will be taking this as an input, and then it will be generating as an output here, right? So with that, hopefully you got an idea how to make an API call to your to the models which is running on your Mac, making through the Python. So this is the code which I will able to paste in our in the summary, in the description of the video as well. Having said that, if you found this video helpful, please do like, subscribe, and provide your feedback. Thank you very much.